building. Ray Whitaker's here. Brian Enciso is here. Yeah. LadyK, what up? Building. Ray We're going to start the night like this. Brian. Dreams, adorations, illuminations, religions, the whole boatload of sensitive bullshit, breakthroughs, over the river, flips and crucifixions, gone down the flood, highs, epiphanies, despairs, 10 years animal screams and suicides, minds, new loves, mad generation, down on the rocks of time, real holy laughter in the river. They saw it all. The wild eyes, the holy yells, the bade farewell. They jumped off the roof to solitude, waving, carrying flowers, down to the river, into the street. Howl, Allen Ginsberg. Welcome, artists and family. You know what it is. Finally, Thursday night has come back. Pull up a Zoom box, grab a microphone, and get comfortable. It's about to go down. Oh, yeah. And welcome to the online open mic presented by the legendary, that's right, the legendary New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I am your host. My name is Elemen2al. Happy Thursday. Happy New Year. This is the jump off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. We've been doing this, y'all. Like, we've been doing this and doing this and doing this well for quite some time. Thank you all for finding your way to 2026 with us. This is episode 107 of the online open mic. Let's get it going. 2026. I hope everyone had a great holiday season. We are here. Happy New Year, the first day of the year. It is going to be an incredible one, folks. I am excited. I am excited that all of you are here with us this evening. It's gonna be amazing. So let's get it going as we normally do every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, streaming live on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you, and you would like to join us in the Zoom, the number's on your screen, 860-4964-4756. Jump in, join the greatest community in the world. Want to know why I say that? Trust. We're gonna show you this evening. We do this week after week thanks to some dedicated folks who pay these bills. So we would like to thank the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, Bloomberg Philanthropies, the Howard Gilman Foundation, and the New York State Council on the Arts for hosting these free online events. You can add your energy to the mix with a tax-deductible donation by going to neweurekan.org/donate. Every dollar amount counts. There is no denomination too small, and is very much appreciated. Make sure you are plugging in with one of the dopest texts in the Zoomverse, Thornhill and Ron Mark Thompson, a.k.a. RMT. You're not down with RMT by now, damn it. You should be. That cat's dope. All the way up in the BX. That's my dude, man, for real. Yo, if you don't know, now you know. Make sure you follow the homie Ginsu Lee, the one and only Brian Lee, a.k.a. DJ Kid Kuza in this smoke. Man, that dude is so dope. And he gets on the horn and blows a mean one. I'm telling you, this cat's one of the dopest, man. Make sure you are plugging in with Brian Lee. Appreciate you for being here, man, for real. This is where you can find me, Elemen2al.com. Take out the T, put it the number 2, Elemen2al.com. So many things going on. Make sure you plug in. Listen, folks, with a new year comes a new set of themes. I am extremely excited about all the themes that we are going to deal with this year. Tonight's theme, coming at you. Fresh pages, beginnings, and breakthroughs. It is a new year, right? We have turned the clocks. We have turned the calendar, right? It is a beginning. And we are going to break through all those things that last year had for us that thought they were going to hold us back. This is where it is. We're going to start today with brand new, fresh pages. All right? This is where we are. This is what we're going to do. Next week's theme, right? Because it's January already, right? Next week's theme coming at you. Echo chamber. The voices within, right? What are you hearing, right? What are you feeling that you need to write about already, right? What are those voices telling you? Right? Again, I've said this before. We have all kinds of good times writing to themes and writing to prompts. But what is your internal voice telling you that you need to write about? That's what we're going to be dealing with next week. Here is a list of the themes coming up in January. We're going to be dealing with language. We're going to be dealing with, some metaphorical things. There's some metaphorical stuff coming later in the year, folks. It's going to be an exciting year. I hope everyone continues to sharpen their pens throughout the year. We're going to write some incredible poetry this year, folks. Seriously, all right? So let's get to the rules so we can get to the artistry this evening, folks. Artists, turn your cameras on. We are trying to simulate a live open mic as much as possible. Plus, we love to see all the beautiful exuberance that goes into your artistic performance. As you're headed to the stage, have your artwork ready. We will have a full list this evening by the time the night is over. Also, artists, you have 4 minutes to rock. All right? We want to make sure that everyone gets the same amount of time. Plus, we want to make sure that we are respecting the venue and our team's time. All right? You will have 4 minutes to rock. As you are within your 4 minutes, you will see a countdown that happens in your screen, right? As you are approaching the 4-minute mark, as you see on your screen right now, as you are approaching that 4-minute mark, you will see this countdown. Once you get to the 4-minute mark, folks, you will hear this sound. Once you hear that sound, you will have 30 seconds to wrap it up. Please don't make me mute anyone. I say again, please don't make me mute anyone. 30 seconds after you hear that timer, you will see it still moving into the negative. Once you get to 30 seconds, the mute monster will come and we will have to, unfortunately, stop whatever you're doing so we can make sure that everyone gets the same amount of time. Again, so we can make sure we are respecting the space and the community and everyone involved. All right? Keep it right, keep it tight. We have reached the time of night where all of the sensitive ears should be just outside of earshot because the founders of our cafe were major proponents on the freedom of speech, and we will make sure it maintains in the vein of everything we do. Therefore, my favorite part, there is no censorship. Other than any hate speech or any ism that people may use to manipulate, which will not, I said not, be tolerated, fuck around and get cute and get the boot. All the way from the BX or even from Ginsu Lee, man. It's coming, right? This is a living, breathing trigger warning. There are explicit lyricists in this community, folks. thou hast been warned. This is a true call and response space. After these artists get up here and they share a true essence of who they are, you will see this pop up on your screen. This is when you get a chance to share all that energy, all of that exuberance with the audience, with your colleagues, with the community, with the world. Don't worry about the noise, y'all. I know y'all may be getting tired of hearing me say that. Don't worry about the noise, y'all. First of all, it's New Year's Day. Secondly, we have been making this the rowdiest night of the week for quite some time now. So make sure you share all that energy with the room, and it will be returned to you in every single performance this evening. The guaranteed list tonight is closed, all right, because the guaranteed list opens Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, all right? To sign up, you go to neweurekan.org, click on full events calendar. You click on that Thursday that you want to get down on, and you need that artist RSVP ticket. It's the only way you're getting on the guaranteed list, folks. And they don't open until 24 hours before the show. Now, they don't always sell out in 5 minutes. So make sure you are checking throughout the night and even sometimes into the morning to see if you can get tickets to get down. All right? So, tonight's list. The first list of 2026. I did not mean for that to rhyme there. It just happened that way. All right? But filled with incredible people. There are some folks on this list. There are some folks that are not on this list that are going to get down with us this evening. So prepare yourself for an incredible one. Let's get to it. Oh, my rowdy friends here this evening. What's good, good people? What's good? Oh, my goodness. The God in the building. Peace, God. Roz, great to see you. LadyK in the building. What? Winter Rose is here. Auntie April is here. Alan Gary is here. Kyle again, welcome. Brian Enciso. Charles, glad to see you back in the building, sir. Welcome back. Ray Whitaker, the Earth Spirit, is here. Jazz is here. Yo, it's gonna be a great night, folks. Happy New Year, first and foremost. I hope all of you had a really, really great holiday season. I was in the city recently, and unfortunately I brought, a snowstorm for the folks who know, but it's just unfortunate. I do that usually when I come to the city. I apologize for that. But it was a really, really incredible time. And we're going to get to this evening as we do. Thank you all for being here. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here rocking with us. I am going to post this evening's list in the chat. Be prepared for updates and adjustments as folks come and go. So let's get it started. For the year of 2026, setting us off this evening. I really can't thank you enough, man. Like, I've known you for about 5 years now. I have seen you grow. You have seen me grow. We have learned from each other. You continue to get better. You continue to share such a positive energy with this community, man. It really would not have all of this positive energy without you, Eddie. I can't thank you enough. The one and only Eddie Foreman in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always, Eddie. Come on, man. Set it off.
Thank you, my bro, like no other, words like thunder. And please never apologize because you are the guy. Woo, and the twinkle in our eyes. Happy New Year, my Poetastic dears. I hope this year brings more sunshine and less fear. Sorry, and thanks for having me here. But it's time to get in gear. Hello, my name is Ed Poetastic, feeling fantastic. Please, it's time to join my rhyme five for sublime. I got one poem, so it'll take too much time. This is called A Bridge Recap. The end isn't the end. By nowhere or when. An adventure is never over. Ask a cartoon named Homer. I know this isn't Springfield. We can't bounce around minefields. Oh, so you completely agree. Then let's talk bonds and poetry. The bond's still there if you dare to share. Please let us build a connection for directions of reflection. Who cares about formalities? or different nationalities. We are both human creatures with unique outer and inner features. Let's have a cultural exchange. It doesn't have to be strange. There it is, the ugly difference. Does it have meaningful equivalence? I just want to build bridges and cover up some ditches. Let us build it with understanding. Let's make it vastly everlasting. Please tell me about yourself, even the book you keep on the shelf. We're not different, you and I. I know you're a guy, but so am I. I know you're a woman, but I'm not. Let's not make time rot on the spot. I know you're a they, but I'm not. I don't care, but let's give it a shot. Let's build a path on top of words, larger than a tower in Big Bird. This is only a bright beginning. Let's make life more interesting. Thank you. Happy 2026. Woo!
I'm telling you, he just does this for real, y'all. You may think it's an act, but it's absolutely real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Poetastic.
Ooh.
I love that, Eddie.
Thank you, Elemental, for the chills. Woo! And thrills. Woohoo!
I would be remiss if I didn't, and I apologize that I did not mention that I said, or that I didn't mention him in the jump off. But the Jedi Master is here, right? And this has just been like the Jedi Master has been here since the very beginning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always adding your voice, always adding your critique and your commentary to what we do. Because you've been around long enough to know that Eddie really does this jump off thing, right? Like Eddie just does this number one spot thing, right? Like he just like, Mr. Number One Spot. Eddie, you said an adventure is never over. And I really love that. And I believe that what we are doing in this community is really a never ending story. It's an adventure that still has never ended. Let's have a cultural exchange. That sounds like Thursday nights. This is only a bright beginning. And it really is only a bright beginning because you always set it off that way, right? You always bring about such a bright beginning, man. And I really can't thank you enough for that, Eddie. 2026 starts with Eddie Foreman. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you plug in with Eddie. That dude's all kinds of dope. All right. So for 2026, the starship is underway, folks. Let's keep it going. Coming up next, I had the absolute pleasure of meeting this gentleman at the Apollo Theater on the day after Christmas. Such a genuine, warm-hearted individual, a true poet's poet. This gentleman just has a spirit, and I'm telling you, and after meeting him, it just makes even more sense why I called this gentleman Mr. Chicken Soup himself, because he just has that type of energy, not just that type of writing, but he has that type of energy that just sticks to your bones. The one and only Alan Gary in the building. Come on, Alan, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you. It was great to meet you, sir. Please, take it away.
Likewise, my brother Elemental, the pleasure was all mine. Friends, you can follow me on my Alan Gary Facebook page. Just put a follow on it and we're connected. So you can always message me and I can message you back through it. This is a new year and together we are stronger. A fresh page for change. Yeah. My gift to you for the new year, my words. They are my truth from my heart. My piece is a trigger warning here for any racists, misogynists, homophobes, and general run-of-the-mill haters who may be lurking. Everyone else, these are my words for the fight. I'm in it for the long run. Meantime, here's my truth. It's called friends. You can pray to your God without worshiping Trump. Watch out for those worms like in Kennedy's head. Think for yourself. You'll do better instead. With friends like these, who needs enemies? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Hexeth's a Nazi, proud and true. His favorite clothing is a brown shirt in the land of the red, white, and blue. Christy Nome loves her security. She'll kill your dog in the name of Christian purity. With friends like these, who needs enemies? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Stephen Miller loves propaganda, creaming his pants, dreaming about Goebbels while getting intimate with his pet gerbil, vying with Vance, creating lying memoranda. Today they are buddies, tomorrow it's a Brutus and Caesar bromance. With friends like these, who needs enemies? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Dr. Oz milks his 15 minutes of fame, doesn't give a shit if Medicare and Medicaid go up in flames, as long as he's in history books, like his idol, Dr. Mengele, another purveyor of pain. Barry Weiss, chief MAGA censor, supports oligarchical mayhem. With clowns like these, isn't America great again? With friends like these, who needs enemies? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Caroline Levitt thinks she's Axis Sally, loves to spew the White House news like it's a big old Nazi rally. Kash Patel thinks he's a secret agent or a soldier, but he's nothing more than temporary stooge, 'cause he must be in some pedo folder, just like Epstein's. One day he'll roll over. With friends like these, who needs enemies? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Elon Musk pulled a Rudolf Hess, did the damage and then fled, except he's still in bed with the other 1%. He took the money, ran away, and said, Donnie's a perv, but he's okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene got religion after lying, cheating, stealing, but she'll be back, 'cause she's great at double dealing. And then there's Peter Thiel. What more is there to say? Let's leave Petey to South Park. They told his story best the other day. With friends like these, who needs enemies? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Led by the nose by their most wonderful gods, 3 fucking evil stooges, Trump, Netanyahu, and Putin. Well, that's what friends are for. Thank you. Happy New Year.
With friends like these, who needs fucking enemies? That's what I'm talking about, Alan, for real. Unmute yourself, give it up for Alan. Gary.
I love that, Alan. Oh my God. Friends like
Woo!
I just want to say, what about
All
the
right,
very
Alan.
last bit of "That's what friends are for"? I was like, yes, thank you, Dionne Warwick and friends.
For sure.
I think that's the hottest poem I heard you do.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
That was
really
amazing.
like
Right.
it when you get angry. I like
Really
the angry
Yeah.
Alan.
Yeah, that was right on, man.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Like the physicality too. You were kind of you had this one hand thing going, and it was almost like leading a choir or something. It was quite a nice touch.
Alan. You started something, Alan, right there, right? You started something, man. I definitely felt that poem. I definitely connected with that poem. Yeah, I kind of dig when you're on your shit, when you start talking that, like, yo, he mentioned the brown shirts, right? With friends like these, fuck loyalties. Come on, man, right? Like, come on. A Brutus and Caesar bromance? Is it America great again? Where was I when you wrote that shit? Like I didn't even know that we got to that point. Is it America great again? Like, one day he'll roll over. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's great at double dealing. What? With friends like these, who needs enemies? You're amazing, sir. You're amazing, sir. Thank you for doing what you do. Continue to do just that. And you heard your colleagues tell you, like, yeah, we're about that life, sir. We're about that life. Keep it going. All right. Let's keep the evening going. Coming up next, BX in the building. This incredible artist, author, poet, contributor to Love Letters to Gaia, contributor to so many things. I can't think of the name of it at the top of my head, but she's also the artist, the author of Lady Lotus. She's also one of the artists that has been rocking with us for some years. I won't date you, Roz. I won't do that. But her poetry has maintained a level of professionalism, and she continues to rock at such a high level. Thank you for making sure that you come and start 2026 off with us, Roz. It really means a lot. Come on, y'all. Make sure you put your hands together for the one and only Roz Diaz in the building. Come on, Roz. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you. Please take it away.
Thank you. Likewise, your intros are everything. Through her big brown eyes on Instagram. I'm gonna try to do two if I have time. This one's called Adorn in Ashes, and it goes like this. It's happening again. She's spiraling again. Heartbeat, adornment, volcano, still volcano. Mind, a whirlwind of thoughts, still grieving, withering parts of her. Hunger for a new beginning. Reorganize, strategize, vision boards in the making, wipe the slate clean, begin again today. Tower moments, equivalent of the Big Bang. Again, she is pyromaniac, waiting to burn all that is down to the ground, turning the world upside down, or for a new thrill. Foreign stimulation, aching for regeneration, lover of fresh starts, will she ever be truly satisfied? Will her thirst ever subside, or will she build for the sake of rebuilding, constantly aching for a new beginning, a new challenge, the new fix, buckled down for her 2026? This next one's called Garden of Eden, and it goes like this. I'm sitting alone in a world of my own, just me and my rough edges and witty tongue. Only the strong survive and get the chance to realize that my love is really Garden of Eden with endless trees of knowledge, no fruit forbidden, but not all are welcome. End poem.
Yeah, you better talk that Garden of Eden shit, Roz. You better tell him. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Roz.
Let's go.
Right, Roz. Woo, girl.
Nice work. Nice work.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I like that last line. It was kind of an underhanded self-affirmation, but everybody deserves a warning, so it proves you're good-natured, really.
Thanks.
No doubt. Thou hast been warned, for real. For real. Your writing style is it's just clean, Roz. Like you don't have any wasted steps or wasted movements. It's just really clean, and I'm thankful for that. Right? It's not easy after all these years writing poems and staying on the cusp of writing intriguing artistry, but you stay on it, Roz, and I'm thankful for that. Early on, you said it's happening again, right? The hunger for a new beginning begin again today. Lover of fresh starts. What? Like, yo, come on. Like, that's what today is, right? Fresh pages. It's lover of fresh starts. In the second poem, I also saw the Jedi Master jump on that line. Just me and my rough edges. If you haven't landed on a title for your next book, just think about that. I'm just saying, just think about that, because that is absolute money. Thank you, Roz, for doing what you do, for sharing it with us, for continuing to rock with us for all these years. Like, Roz is one of the dopest. Make sure you plug in with Roz. Make sure you get her book. Plug in with her. Find out how to get it. Appreciate you, Roz. All right. Coming up next, all the way out on the Pacific Northwest. Listen, for years and years, I've been telling y'all, this gentleman finds a way to put our week into balance. He and his instrument have such a symbiosis, man. It's uncanny. The way that he writes his music, the way that he shares it with us, it is unbelievable. The one and only Joeski Sea in the building. Come on, Joeski, let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, Joeski. Come on, man. Take it away.
Coming through, Elemental?
Like a rock star, Joeski. Let's go.
Wonderful. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make this one better. Something I was working with last night. If he murder on the ocean, if he murder on the sea, if he murder on the ocean, depravity. If he murder on the ocean, seen it on TV. And if it's true, he can murder you. He can murder me. If he murder on the ocean, he can murder on the island. If he murder on the island, he can murder on the mainland. If he murder on the mainland, there's no place safe to be. And if it's true, he can murder you. He can murder me. Trump is infected, sickness he can't hide. Symptoms of delirium and pride. Acting like a fever when it's high. Trump is a virus, robs us of goodbyes. In this age of rocket ships, Trump's an escalator. Lies pass between his lips, Trump's an escalator. He goes down, 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 down the escalator. He's going down, 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 down the escalator. If he murders on the ocean, if he murder on the sea, if he murder on the ocean, depravity. If he murder on the ocean, seen it on TV. And if it's true, he can murder you. He can murder me. Trump is a pirate, sinking the ships into the abyss.
Man, you're amazing, Joeski. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Joeski Sea.
Joeski, thank you.
All right, Josie.
Wonderful.
Woo.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Don't ever stop.
Yeah, thanks, Joeski. Hey, your song points out that these people are really, I mean, what more proof do you need that these people are sociopaths, right? They don't recognize human life. These people they're murdering aren't humans to them. They're just things. It's like they're just playing a video game. It just shows how they've lost their humanity. And your song, again, with your usual elan and quiet rage is just beautiful in its own brilliance again.
I'm not sure they ever had humanity, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's part of the problem, boss. It's so true. The people are so damaged, and you just need this. What's Nancy Pelosi just calls him the vile creature. All he needs is a really naive bootlicker, and then this is what you end up with.
He said a naive bootlicker. Sure. I'm sure there is someone in the House of Congress of Representatives that is in line to be exactly that. Joeski, the way that you always deliver your work, your frequency, again, and I said your connection with your instrument. You mentioned depravity, right? In this age of rocket ships, Trump's an escalator. Trump is a pirate. Like, sir, like, I keep telling you, man, like, you need to be broadcast on every public broadcasting system channel in the country, man. Like, people need to hear you. I need you to continue to do what you do, Joeski. You've continued to inspire me. You continue to ensure that that frequency of instability in this country stays in the hearts of artists. I need you to continue to do exactly what you do, Joeski. Really. Even all the way in 2026. Please continue to do what you do, Joeski. You're amazing, sir. Thank you for sharing it with us. Shout out Deneen. Happy New Year. Truly. Trump's an escalator. He's just dope. Joeski's just dope, bro. All right. Let's keep it going. Coming up next, the Earth Spirit is in the building. I saw an email recently that this gentleman is about to release something else. He's so connected to what the Earth does. He's so in tune with how the Earth speaks, how the Earth rotates, how it communes with the animals. Like, I love when this dude comes through. He's absolutely amazing. He is the author of The Impromptu of Love of Music. He is also the author of Animals and a new manuscript coming soon. Make sure you plug it. The one and only Ray Whitaker is in the building. Come on, Ray. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you, sir. Please take it away.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. Yeah, and the new book is out. It's called The Tavern on Old Log Cabin Road. My second book this year. But I wrote this piece this morning, and I'm going to read it tonight. So it's called Novus Annus. It's Latin for New Year. Bells ringing, church bells in the distance, as if in 1888, pealing heard over the countryside, as sleepy little towns arose on a day of celebration, of definition, of disambiguation. We walk together towards the future in the millions. Shadows from low-flying planes fly over us as fast as the winds on the mountaintops. Examples of time passing. Some of us cling to sparse, stubborn trees as if it were possible to forestall the inevitable. We, having been born, accept the constructs of time. That passage became a defining moment. People walk in the sun by the thousands. Blinking brightness awes us. How many blinks are there on this sunny day? Counts measured against the already, always acceptance of time. Thank you. And I have one more that harkens back. I don't think I've read this on to y'all. So here we go. It's called Petroglyph. High up on the canyon wall, a long panel of sheer desert lacquer inscribed. Sunshine just breaking through illuminates the symbols there, leaving us to wonder. Those man-like figures bring questions to we moderns. Standing sentinels for 1,000 years, centurions now for lost meaning. A two-dimensional showing, the rock face hammered so long ago, perhaps by the artist of the clan, who, like all artists, was little understood by the rest of his clan, who were only concerned with the next meal or the children. A way of well-being placed just so, not perched on a wooden ladder, leaned on a cliff face, drawing a male figure for time to interpret. Thank you.
I love how his dog got involved in the end. He was like, yeah, tell him, Bray, tell him about that shit. Unmute yourself, give it up for Ray Whitaker.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right,
Yep.
Ray. Yeah.
The dog said it all. Yep.
Time to interpret.
He likes to talk. Thank you all.
Just beautiful, imagistic invocation of that mural. That was just brilliant, Ray.
Thank you, Paul.
And this is why I say he's like the earth spirit, because he really does speak of things that people, in my experience, people just kind of disregard, right? In his second poem, his first line was, high up on the canyon wall. Most people don't even pay attention, right? Or are even in proximity of a canyon, right? But his first line was high up on a canyon wall. So I thank you for that. I thank you for taking the time to pay attention to what the earth is saying to us. In your first poem, you said, we walk together toward a future in the millions, right? Like, automatically that just speaks to we are in this together, and if we do not work together, it's going to be a problem, right? So I love your delivery. I love the way you write your poetry, sir, because it is, again, this is why I call him the earth spirit, because it's so matter of fact, right? It's like these rock formations. It doesn't change. It's just so real. I love what you do, sir, really, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on your newest work, to see how the evolution of your work really comes through on the page. Thank you for continuing to do what you do and sharing it with us. Your dedication is very much appreciated, sir. And I hope your recovery is coming along good. Truly. All right. Coming up next. Man, listen. Peace to the gods and the earth for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that they share with us. I had the absolute pleasure of meeting the god and the priestess. They are incredible people and beings, my spiritual advisors. This next artist is a contributor to the Sunday Open House Anthology produced by one of the last poets. Also author of I Didn't Come Here to Tap Dance. This gentleman is an experience every time you hear him. The one and only Baba Ngoma is in the building. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, God. Please take it away.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. You know? We shall not bow down to racism. We shall not bow down to oppression. We shall not bow down to injustice. What you gonna do? I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. Democracy teeter-totters on the precipice of our discontent. Put through the microscope of integrity, coming up deficient of honesty. As the college misrepresents those who's crying out for proof that the so-called Constitution is constitutional. Not just archaic babble left over from centuries past, guarded by laughing gargoyles on the steps of justice. Apathy is the aching tooth of Dracula, fangs dripping Middle Eastern oil as Fat Sam needs a colonic. 500 years of lies backed up in his constitution. Constituents tired of being pregnant with hope seek out abortions, feeling voting has no purpose in this hypocrisy, where the two-headed coin has two bad sides, and anyway it falls, oppression rules. Martial law hiding in the shadows, waiting for the eagle to fall. Conspiracy theories ignored, while those who disorder the new world wait for its deliverance to the gates of hell. We shall not bow down to racism. We shall not bow down to injustice. We shall not bow down to oppression. What you gonna do? I'm gonna stand. 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 I'm gonna stand.
Oh yeah, I just got to give y'all a chance to let that just vibe in your system and let it unmute yourself. Give it up for Baba in Ngoma.
Yes. Wonderful. All right.
Rhythm,
Yeah, I
rhythm,
feel
rhythm.
so revived and rejuvenated by that, you know? And the bass tone on your cajon is so intense. I kept waiting for it to come up, but you really are a cornerstone of this edifice. So thanks so much for, all the years you've put in here.
Yes, thank you.
It's what we gotta do. Stand.
Yeah, you never cease to amaze me, Baba. And as I said, folks, I had the luxury of being in the space with the god and the priestess. And listen, the acoustics in that place, the feeling, the energy. And he is exactly this energetic being. He told me a number. I heard about a number that this gentleman has been on this planet. I don't believe that either. Based on what we just heard, I don't believe that either. But when you do what you do, Baba, you always emit a certain frequency that speaks to the ancestors, that speaks of ancestral love and connection to now. You are truly a conduit of that energy. And you always energize me, you always inspire me and recharge me to continue to do what I do. So thank you for that. Plus, y'all, he just happened to be one of the coolest cats in the world. I don't know how many of y'all know, right? Like, we know a few people in our community that can play instruments and do poetry at the same time, but it's not very many. It's not very many. Thank you, Baba, for doing what you do. 2 more artists and we'll go to halftime. Coming up next, all the way across the pond where it's wicked late, the most eloquent writer in the world. This gentleman, the way that he connects with words and verbs and sonics is truly incredible. This gentleman and Love have a thing going on like Billy Paul and Mrs. Jones. I promise you. The one and only Lantern Carrier's in the building. Come on, Lantern, let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you as always, brother. Please take it away.
Mother Earth serves ceaselessly in plenitude, massaging our feet in humility. She blends with the sun and rain to nourish an abundance crucial or coming to life. Sweet Gaia, I gaze at my home essentials and see you glistening everywhere. You are the uranium powering my light, the place that illuminates my lover's diamond necklace, taken from soil in Africa. Oh, gratitude, oh, peaceful light and renewal. You bob weave in and out of festivals and virgin dawns like an enduring love, casting your face on my journey, my triumphs and ignorance. You say, oh, lantern carrier, you are needed and loved. Cast aside the frailty of this bodily temple and soar like a phoenix to your celestial beauty. You are doing a most glorious work. A leaking it may not see the marvel of blossoming flowers, following a path in gratitude for the watering of soil, enabling its shine and calm. So too, the bane of human struggle is not without merits, for while we languish in moss, daffodils and orchids rejoice, for our unseen altruism dance to the notes of our melodies. It can be tough to go on trusting the wrong people or giving too much of oneself. Yet it is in this labyrinth of decision-making rise like a light pervaded by shadows, suddenly encountering its true source. Let go of despair, for the sun always returns and blue skies emerge when rain stops. Some plants appear to die in winter, but rise again with the miracle of spring. Renewals are what seasons teach us, and the soul's resilience is stronger than waves of violence trying to stifle its flame. Hope can seem distant, but flies like a bird in the throes of our anxiety. So be like Cornell, Kentucky, my friends, fail 100 times or fall like Maya Angelou, then rise 1,000 times. An Amazon of light may begin as a small stream, but if faith replaces the wheel of fear, there's no limit to one's potential, and one day you too, like an Apollo, will fly to the dazzling moon. When dawn awakes, she prepares to illumine our challenges. The breeze blows softly, but sometimes the zephyrs are strong. Yet how will our children multiply if we are afraid of consequences? How will joy come without the pangs of desire? O lantern carrier, we are together as breath in breaths, manifesting our dreams, giving glory to the love which sent us. Let the earth, let each now be a gratitude and a sacrifice. Actions that fall rise as an aspect of the light. For we are perennial beings, the stars kissing darkness with brilliance, even as the incandescent moon sparkles in our light. Come, Gaia Mater, no more swimming in the pool of ghouls and ghosts, for I have learned to paddle wisely. I now dwell in the land of beginnings and breakthroughs and swim on the tides of excellence supreme. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
Honestly, I don't know how he does this every single week, man. He just does. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Lantern Carrier.
Lantern lights the
All
world.
right, Lantern. Ooh,
Wow. Just wow.
that was great.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel like the new year even started had I not heard you tonight.
Seriously, like you have been such a part of of these past few years, and you have just given like a booster to all the light that shines. Even as you said, right, the stars kissing darkness with brilliance. Like this is what you do, Lantern, and I really really can't thank you enough for being so very dedicated to doing just that. As a Jedi Master said, like I couldn't imagine starting this year without hearing from you and hearing the positive messages that you have, speaking as love, for love, with love. And as you said in your poem, you are doing a most glorious work. You are, sir. You are. Renewal is what seasons teach us. How will joy come without the pangs of desire? Sir, you are a gentleman, a scholar, and an incredible poet that we always look forward to. Thank you for taking the time to always be here and share your brilliance with us. It is very much appreciated, sir. Whew. All right. We have one more artist and we will go to halftime. But check this out. This artist isn't just like your, everyday kind of run-of-the-mill kind of cat. He is significant to me in so many different ways. He is published in the original Aloud anthology from the New Eureka Poets Cafe, a true Low East Sider, a poet who truly embodies the essence of what spoken word artistry is, of what beatniks culture is, of what pure expression truly is. And he continues to do it at such a high level that I'm still learning from him. And I will continue to learn from him as long as he hangs out with us and shares his work with us. Our resident Gilgamesh, the one and only Paul Skiff in the building. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is always great to see you, Jedi Master. Please, take it away.
Thanks, Elemental. I was sorry to miss you when you were here in town, but I figured that snowstorm botched everything. I'll try to do 3 kind of short things. Where's the rumba? It's here. The party is here because I make this place the rumba of words. Sometimes my words really know how to party. They don't keep their feet on the ground. They were taught their favorite dance by the first person to ever smile. The party of my words prefers polyrhythms. Intoxicate the pulse, the pulse, the pulse of blood. Prefers polyrhythms, utopia signs that intoxicate the pulse of blood, which transform the lips into a crescent moon. My words celebrate so well, the room would have a shiver of self-awareness like when your nipple sends a surprised laugh up your brain where the laughter faints in delight. The reason for the party of my words is because there is no reason. The purpose was inherited from millions of years of human enjoyment and the instinct that touches with understanding. That is when one sound is in 2 places at once. In this way, we are woven into the fabric of human unity with the greatest parts of each other, and I know how much you like fabrics that are woven because you have woven yourself into this meeting with a desire whose hands shape your voice as an offering meant to soothe how we listen with our feelings. The next one is, what will be the highlight of your day today? Will it be when you finally have time in the evening to relax, or when you talk to your mother on the phone and she shares some funny gossip, or something different? Like you find the winning lottery ticket on the sidewalk, so now you can buy your own rocket and escape this world? And if you had your pick, what place in the universe would you go to? And let's say this rocket not only gives you the power to travel to some physical place, but also to spiritual places of emotions. So you can travel with the emotion of love. And there you discover all things are made of love. The reason many things don't appear to be made of love is that most things have lost their purpose for love. And that is the fault of capitalism, of course. So you decide it is necessary to confuse capitalism so it'll lose itself in its own thoughts, and this will be easy to achieve. You simply inform capitalism that it is necessary for it to work on its own personal appearance. Then capitalism spends all its time in front of a mirror trying to figure out what the fuck is the best haircut will be, or whether it would be better to wear contact lenses instead of glasses. While capitalism is consumed with these trivialities, nothing makes profit. No one goes into debt. Ultimately, everything is free to exist in a state of pure love. There are no transactions. And all this magic happens because one day you simply paused while walking and saw out of the corner of your eye the lottery ticket on the sidewalk. Well, I'm here to tell you, the best rocket is truly your own spirit. And while this realization won't cure the world of the ills of capitalism, it will lift you off, up, and out from the dull things of everyday life. A bit like this fable. Listen to me. I'm humming for you the music of my soul's sleep. That's it. I won't do the third one. Feliz Año Nuevo.
This is what genius sounds like. I'm just saying. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Paul. Skiff.
As always, so wonderful,
much.
Paul. So wonderful.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you take us places that we wouldn't normally go. I think that's really something.
Capitalism. Capitalism, Jedi.
Talking about.
I like the way you describe capitalism. That kind of blew me away.
Yeah, he just has a tendency of like stepping into his artistry and becoming the letters, becoming the words, becoming the stanzas. I really can't thank you enough, Jedi Master. And then the type of things that you do. You said, sometimes my words really know how to party. Listen, I don't know if I'd ever want to go to a party with your words. It may end with the police being called or noise ordinance being broken. You're amazing, sir. Honestly, and with every extent of all that you do, thank you. You can buy your own rocket and escape this world if you find a lotto ticket. You're just amazing, sir. And then he said that he was going to do 3, but he didn't get a chance to, folks. Plug in with the Jedi Master. He has so many different aspects to who he is. He didn't chant this evening. He didn't share his... Plug in with Jedi Master. All right. First of the year, we have reached halftime. Please keep in mind, some of the things on the halftime have not necessarily been updated yet. The Slam season is starting over in New York City. The Grand Slam just happened on the day after Christmas. However, the regular shows are still on the money. Make sure you plug in. As I said, this is halftime, folks. We will be back in about 5 minutes. It has been an incredible evening so far. We have another incredible slate of amazing artists coming after halftime. So stay tuned, and we will be back with you shortly, folks. All right? Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the online open mic with the greatest community in the world. Week after week, you keep this flame of artistry burning with a light that transcends time, distance, and borders. Now, welcome to the Halftime Report. I'm your correspondent. My name is Elemen2al, bringing you the latest news and upcoming events proudly presented by the legendary New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and as always, keep creating. The New Eurekan Bowery Slam, happening every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club in New York City, hosted by Luna Rosa and Jay Rose. The slam season has ended this year, so all the December Monday Bowery winners will compete in January's Final Friday Slam. Winner receives a $20 cash prize and a chance to compete in the Grand Slam. This year's Slam season culminates on December 26th at the Grand Slam at the Apollo Stages at the Victoria, hosted by Matthew Marroquin and Paul Conqueso. Winner receives a $1,000 prize plus a chance to get on the 2026 Slam team. Make sure you go to neweurekan.org/Grand Slam. For more details on the Slam season, including rules, winners, and current year scoreboard, go to neweurekan.org/Slam. Our open mics at the Lower East Side Center are back and better than ever. The venue records high quality audio and video of all performances, and they are live streamed to the Lower East Siders and New Eurekan YouTube channel. The first Wednesday of the month, we have Women's Orator Wednesday, aka WOW, hosted by somebody's mama. Make sure you come through. It's gonna be amazing. The remaining Wednesdays of the month, we have the New Eurekan Open Mic, hosted by Brian Acosta Aria, aka Brian the Motel Guy. Make sure you plug in. It is going to be something special. Our online programs, which are absolutely free, include the online open mic hosted by yours truly, weekly on Thursdays via Zoom and live stream on YouTube. All styles are welcome. Every artist has 4 minutes to rock with new themes every week. The Slam Workshop, happening on the second Tuesday of every month via Zoom, hosted by the National Youth Poet Laureate Stephanie Pacheco. When you sharpen your craft, you sharpen your performance. Make sure you plug in. There are many other in-person and online events coming up. For info and tickets of all the programming, you can go to neweurekan.org/calendar. Our social media and website and other links, including how to sign up for the mailing list, you go to our Linktree/New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Visit our YouTube channel to catch past live streams of online and Lower East Side Center open mics, beatniks, and special events at Battery Park City, Poetry House, and NJ Pack. The New Eurekan Poets Cafe is a non-profit 501c3 organization based in New York City on the Lower East Side. Ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So here are ways that you can help support us in our mission to continue with moving poetry forward. Our merchandise, shirts, hats, and tote bags available for purchase at our New Yo table and in-person events, or go to neweurekan.org/merch. Spring and summer collection coming soon. Also, check out and subscribe to our Patreon site. Gain access to video recordings of in-person events not available online for the public. Go to patreon.com/New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Special thanks to our tech team, our programs and operations team, all of our hosts, our executive director, and all our sponsors for helping us to continue to move our artwork forward. We appreciate you for all your continued support, helping us to keep the spirit of artistry and inspiration of poetry alive and moving forward through the spirit of our founder. Brought to you by Elemental Vision Works, inspiring change through passionate poetry and creative production. Your energy and passion truly make this community something special. Thank you for all your artistry and your genius. Truly can't thank you enough. We appreciate you. Now, back to the show. Peace. Oh, yeah. Back in the building. Back for the second half. Let's keep it going, folks. Listen, again, Happy New Year to all the folks in the building. Happy New Year to the folks who decided to share their New Year's Day with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're rocking with us, and I am truly thankful for that. So, coming up next, I had the absolute pleasure of hanging out with the priestess. One of my spiritual advisors. She is absolutely amazing. She continues to share with me some things that I know that I need to learn and focus. And two of the things that you shared with me, priestess, are on their way. They will reach me on Saturday with the knowledge that you have shared with me, and I'm looking forward to consuming all of the knowledge that she shares with me. The one and only Osunyoyin is in the building. Please let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, priestess. Please take it away.
Actually, I'll put my information in the chat, so it's in there. I'm not exactly on theme tonight, not that I ever am, but I figured this might be a good poem to start on the first day of the year. What if I told you that you're divine, created in the spiritual likeness of Olodumare, that's Almighty God, and you have the spark of the Almighty coursing through your being? What if I told you that it is your duty and destiny to develop and express that spark as only you can? What if I told you and you truly know that you are one cell in the cosmic body of Olodumare and your function must be fulfilled? What if I told you that all of the galaxies that exist are inside of you, that you were born from stardust and you can evoke the power, the ashe of your essence and accomplish miracles? Yes, you can invoke the ashe of your divine essence and accomplish miracles. You can tap into the forces of our world and universe and return your life to spiritual order. What if I told you that you're only using one small atom of who you are and you can change in a nanosecond? That your vision is limitless, your ability to create is infinite, that your power combined with the knowing, not a belief, could create a revolution so powerful that your life and those around you would never be the same? What if I told you that you are a reflection of the Creator? Radiate brightly, embrace who you really are, and live wondrously. Ashe.
And I always tell her every time she comes through, she is truly a blessing. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Osunyoyin.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Nice.
Thank you.
See, that's the kind of knowledge people used to call dangerous. You go up to somebody who's misbehaving in a place of power and tell them, what if I told you were divine? That's like ripping their pants off them. They would be made so totally vulnerable.
You have such a way with words, ripping your pants off, huh?
Security.
Well, in a spiritual sense.
Security. They're trying to enlighten me. They're trying to make me part of the no. I say no. I love that. And that's exactly one of the lines I was going to jump on, John Master. What if I told you you're divine? It's such a powerful presence to be able to tell someone that. What's such a beautiful question, right? You said you were born from stardust, right? Invoke the ashe of your divine essence. Come on. We are only using a small atom of who you are. You are a reflection of the Creator. Listen, it takes a certain perspective to be able to not only see those things, but to say those things to people. Thank you so much, Priestess, for doing what you do and for ensuring that you always send those blessings to the community. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for your hospitality and your blessings. Incredible folks. I'm telling y'all, they are incredible. Thank you so very much. All right, let's Keep it going. Coming up next, 2026 is going to be an incredible year for this gentleman. I have no doubt. He is probably the hardest working man in poetry because he stays so dedicated to who he is and what he does. He published a myriad of publications in 2025, and he already has a few prepared for 2026, and I cannot wait. I like to call this gentleman the Vincent Price of poetry, the one and only Eike Waltz in the building. Come on, Ike, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you, sir. Please, take it away.
Rating last year's red claret. When you wake, you rate. The face in the morning mirror, I rate. The dog you walk. And his poo stink on my lacquered shoe. Even love is rated and debated. On Friday night we went to bed. Even ever since we rate the coitus we had. On Saturday AM we rate the kids. On Saturday afternoon we rate this boring shopping spree. On Sunday morning we rate the for-profit gods and their religious fanatics. In the afternoon we rate the English neighbor having a good cup of tea. On Monday, when I want to sleep tight, we rate football night. On Wednesday we rate the endless hoops, and for whatever reason and in between we rate the forever lingering baseball season. And if I am right, during the week we rate the rated headlines. During the months, the sponsors rate you. During the year, we follow their ratings. And only if it passes what they call rated truths, we will continue with unrated alternative schmooze. At every election, we rate the candidates. We even poll the ratings, whatever partisan news. Parties feed us with symbol-rated confuse. The pollsters rate the rated polls. The fact-checkers rate the fact-checkers. The good ones know how to spew rated alternatives. The bad ones spill their message wisely. The press rated freaky Trump as high ratings on dollars were at hand. Yes, the press made his toxic bet. Money, money, whatever obnoxious he said. Now the press hates Trump, and Trump rates the press as a fake dump. So witch hunt is witch hunt. Too late, we have to rate. And now we rate the crooked SCOTUS too. Woo, America, woo. More hate here, more rate there. As long rated hate is everywhere. Do we love loopholes? It's a democratic mess, legalized corruption, rated at its best. Only one rating is true for sure, that we are rated, you are rated, I am rated, underrated, over, down, the hatch rated, and ruthlessly exploited. Oh Lord, how does this rate with you? I feel so rated, and then how boring is the day without being so exaggerated, without loaded with junk wisdom. We walk, rated techno walk, and regurgitate every word we said. Ratings select the nomi rated, black versus white, always debated. In the Oscar rates La La Lands, the X-rated Botox garbage dump. Okay, rate it again, Sam. Ratings demand and thrive on our only so willing participation. We even rate the wall. Is it slutted? Is it pretty? Is it tall? Is it Mexican or of any use? And who pays for it all? Love the government shutdown call. We rate what he said, and that we have no ball. And so nothing changes, and capitalism will grow for the rated 1%. Oh yes, and we still believe in this overrated, outdated capitalistic democracy. Hello, wakey, citizen rater. We are enslaved in an oligarchy. Perform my sooner as now, yours is not later. Love me, hate me, kill me, just rate my ashes. mixed in the patriotic heap of noxious rated thrashes. Yes, it's my poem you will rate too. Yes, I wonder how you will rate me when I'm 6 foot under. It's 6 feet enough to shut up and my poem of so much blunder? At least, I'm still alive, and so I still rate myself.
That cat said, "Is 6 feet enough?" Oh my goodness! Unmute yourself. Give it up for Ike Waltz.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Ike.
Hey, Ike.
Amazing, Ike.
Yeah.
Amazing.
A 10. You get a 10.
So let me guess, you're not a fan of Yelp. You had so many wild lines going on. The X-rated Botox garbage dump. I mean, what a great, it's just so of today, of the moment, right?
Which is why I still don't believe that number. Ike Waltz recently said that he's been on this earth for a certain amount of time. I don't believe it, but I do because he's plugged into so many things. But I just don't believe it. You're just I don't know how you do it. Like I can only think that you may have like 15 different screens in your house and you're constantly just getting all these downloads from all of these different pieces of information from Reuters, from the Associated Press, from CNN, just staying plugged into so many different things. You said rate the fuck checkers. The president made his toxic bed. More hate here, more rape there. Legalize corruption. We are enslaved in an oligarchy. Is 6 feet enough? I don't know. I don't know, especially for some of the poets that I know that are loud and belligerent. I don't know. 6 feet is enough, sir. But I cannot thank you enough for just doing what you do. You're like, when you see Ike, you may not expect Ike to do what he does, but he does that shit incredibly well. Thank you, Ike. Shout out Queen Sheila. Happy New Year, sir. Coming up next, Jersey in the building. Yo, love when this cat comes through because he just like he gets my blood pumping and boiling, right? Last time he was here, which would have been 2025, right? I told him like, yo, you are like the next great reggaeton artist that people are looking for because of the way that he delivers his work. And last time he was here, he delivered it in both, right? He came with it in English and then he dropped it in Spanish. I'm like, yo, this cat right here is like a dynamo, man. And you're about to find out why I praise this dude, because he's just one of the dopest lyricists that I've been around in a while. The one and only Brian Enciso in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you, homie. Please take it away.
Thanks, Elemental. I'm going to do one that's not quite finished, but I do just want to try it out. And the other one I'm gonna do in Spanish, like last time as well. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Remember those old Nike commercials, the one with the dudes dribbling to the beat like a musical? Got me on that sneaker craze since those one size one days. Asked my mama if they can happen for my birthday. Never forgot the look on her face. She was conflicted. I knew she wanted to, but I also saw her wincing. And right then I felt confused. I meant what I said, but also felt bad if she were to follow that request. Tomorrow's still coming, no way to make it stop. All I can do is just wait for the other kick to drop. For the other kick to drop. Can't hit pause except when I'm bumping hip hop. All I can do is just wait for the other kick to drop. For the other kick to drop. And that's all I got for that one. But that's just the one I'm just like, I'm gonna try to finish that one or write more. But all right, here we go. Mi familia no quiere nada tener conmigo. Puso muchos años para que me ven como uno gringo. Todos me miren como mi nariz lleno con moco. Y cuando yo explico, todos me llaman loco. Hablo con duro R y me quito el acento. Todo para que creen que si yo tengo mis documentos. Perdí mis amigos, todo porque a quien votó. Tengo nadie a confiar, pero los idiotas como yo. Métete en la cabeza, eres latino primero, es ilegal segundo y americano último. Oye, gorro rojo, ¿por qué te llores? Tu hombre ganó y ahora ¿dónde están tus flores? Pensaste que te van a conocer simplemente como uno de ellos hay que suplementemente. También mamagándote siempre es fácil. Nunca paras a pensar como tienes ADHD. Una vez no fue suficiente para que te comprende. El segundo vez entendiste, pero fue muy tarde. No regreso sin peso o te caíste en preso. Supongo puedes repetir por todos tus más hechos. No entiendes. Hacia mí nunca me va a pasar. Siempre hablas hasta que lo arrestan, charlatán. No crees que te dicen no tienen respuestas. Ay, eso no fue mencionado del Padre Nuestro. En un ídolo de oro, orino el mismo color, van en casa el mismo, uno con menos dolor. Dicen que son cristianos, pero tienen cruces chueco. Portan más como Judas dándote un beso. El tipo para celebrar el crucifixión, no sé, hay que recordar que significa religión. A la escuela dominical deben regresar, porque por tu libro el infierno te va a esperar. ¿Cómo lo puedes dejarte comparecer como un tonto? Arrestan a tus padres, encima piden tu voto. El país te abusa de cualquier manera. Para protestar es hablando inglés sin barreras, porque no te importa hasta que te pasa a ti. Alguien notifica a los cubanos de Miami y los venezolanos que no quería escuchar y los boricos donde olvidó donde vengan.
You are a problem, dude. You are a bona fide problem spitting it out like that, man. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Brian Enciso.
Fuego.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you,
You
can
know, in the
tell,
first
that was
piece,
anger.
I was going to say, in the first piece, you started to slip into a more musical tone of voice I hadn't heard you recite your pieces with previously. And that sounded really good to me. It was just like a hint of a musical note in your voice in some of the lines. And I was really digging that. So I'm kind of suggesting, at least for me, I'd like to hear you, explore that more. And I wanted to ask you, when you write these things, do you usually write a piece first in English or Spanish?
Good question.
I usually decide beforehand. Like the majority of what I write is English, but to also keep my Spanish, I flex, Spanish skills, my Spanish language flexing. I push myself to write in Spanish too. And I listen to a lot of reggaeton, so it's like I could just follow that.
Right. Because I was going to say, at least in this performance tonight, to my ear, which is a, English first ear, it sounded like your Spanish piece flowed a lot more fluidly. When you did the English piece, there's much more pronounced kind of start and stops with the rhythm. It's more, don't know how to put it, more kind of a staccato delivery, but your Spanish delivery was really smooth and fluid. That's just something I was picking up on it. And I'm not saying either one is bad, or I prefer one over the other. I just kind of became aware of the rhythm and phrasing in the English was much more pronounced, but in the Spanish it was much more fluid and flowing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I would have to agree, Jedi Master. However, I'm familiar with what he was talking about in the first poem, right? The Reebok commercials were AI and the Neptunes and Jadakiss were, you know what I mean? And they were using the ball as musical instruments. And that was some of the dopest commercials ever. And then you talk to your moms like, yo, I want to be a part of that, right? Tomorrow's still coming. No way to make it stop. And I think while you kind of bridging those things together, your desires and the love of hip hop and then into the reggaeton aspect, like it really does show how connected you are to music and culture, right? But I have to also agree with the Jedi Master, man. Once you switched and you slipped into reggaeton, man, you start mentioning your Dominican heritage, and it was just like, yo, he's on one. He is on one now, right? And when you do that, it almost seems like the English is like, I'm just making it accessible to y'all. But the Spanish is just like, yo, this is where it's at. This is who I am. This is coming off naturally. You know what I mean? Como uno gringo. No, man. You don't come off like that though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just amazing how you do that. How you're listen. I always commend people for how they're able to translate their own work in both language. Man, it's not easy, right? And then for what you said, you make a conscious effort even when before you write. I'm gonna write this one in Spanish. I'm gonna write this one in English. My challenge to you is, man, combine them. Don't worry about your audience. Let them know what it is. You know what I mean? If you get it, you get it. If you in the know, then you know. If not, I don't know what to tell you, son. For real. Appreciate you, man. That's just work. Continue to do that. You got heat. For real. Keep it going. All right. Coming up next, yo, new voice in the building. Kyle, welcome. Is this your first time rocking with us?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Man, what? Tell us, without giving us your exact address, where in the world are you plugging in from this evening?
I'm in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, stand up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Brooklyn in the building. Listen, man, we've been doing this, son. You know, we've been doing this and doing this well, man. Like, where you been, son? Like, we been here, man. We been here, man. Listen.
Yeah, better late than never, you know?
For sure, man. Listen, I understand the snowstorm and all that, man. But for real, welcome, man. Welcome to the greatest community in the world, man. You see how this has been going this evening. You are amongst family. You are amongst your peers, your colleagues. Let these folks know. I see you already dropped it in the chat, man. You already know what it is. Let these folks know where they can find you. Welcome to the greatest community in the world. We'll yell at you after you're done, son. Go ahead, man. Take it away. Welcome.
Thank you. All right. My third grade students sometimes ask me, wide-eyed, wide-mouthed, wondering, why aren't you married? As if my solo life is a riddle missing its last clue, as if joy only jingles from a wedding band. As if fulfillment shows up wearing matching rings and matching sweaters. I laugh, that practice, polite kind of laugh. But somewhere deep in my chest, where old hopes and heavy sighs live, I ache for them. Because they swallowed the sweetened stories whole. They drank the fairy tales down like Kool-Aid. Happily ever after, never said happily ever alone. They were taught, whispered to by bedtime books, movies, weddings, and well-meaning aunties, that if you're single, you must be suffering. You must be missing out. You must be waiting. Who fed them that fiction? Who stitched that fear into the seams of growing up? Was it grandma's trying to set advice? Was it Hollywood rolling the credits after the first kiss? Was it every love song stuck on repeat playing the same tired tune? It's as if the compass of joy only points toward a partner, but me, I don't need a plus one to feel complete in friendship. I find bridges that hold even in storms. It's the love that absorbs the backlash of your pain, the anger, the withdrawal, the distance, and still stays anchored right beside you. That's real love too. Our hearts strung together like roots gripping tight beneath the concrete. Who decided friends and family weren't enough? Who planted that lie so deep it grew into gospel? Maybe it got whispered at family tables or tucked into bedtime tales or hummed through late night radio songs that forgot to mention you are already enough. I tell them I'm not lonely. But don't you feel sad? They ask, like sadness is stitched into my shadow. Nah, I feel full. I feel freedom rumbling in my ribs. I've learned to love the thunder of my own heartbeat, the way my thoughts ballet gracefully. I'm not a puzzle missing a piece. I'm not lonesome. I'm limitless. I soar through open skies, no leash, no nets. A bird who built his own wind, a painter with an untouched canvas, flinging bold colors into places nobody else thought to touch. Each morning hands me a fresh palette. And I paint, I paint, I paint in colors loud enough to wake the sleepy parts of me. Little ones, listen close. Romance is a story, not the story. Love speaks in more than one language. It's the friend who consoles you with soul food, the mentor who sees the gift you never knew was there, the teacher who is committed to make you a better person, not just a better student, the grandparents that believe the best about you. One day you'll figure out happiness doesn't shine like a diamond. Sometimes it hums soft and steady in moments you almost miss. Happiness is knowing you are whole with or without a hand to hold into the grown-ups. Why do we crown romance with gold and treat singleness like silver that never shines? Let's change the story. Being partnerless isn't being empty. It's rich, it's wild, it's a harvest, a garden where the soul stretches out, wild, brilliant, and stubbornly alive. In my quiet, I found galaxies stitched into my spirit. I've gone adventuring through corners of myself most people never visit. So no, I'm not married. Maybe I never will be, but don't you feel bad for me? Don't you dare. I'm not missing out. I'm moving forward. I'm not waiting for life to start. I'm already in it. My life is an adventure still unfolding, a story stretched with freedom, a day painted wild with color, a moment packed with choice. And guess what? I love the life I'm building.
Oh, so that's how Brooklyn do. They just show up and show the fuck all the way out, huh? Okay, okay, I got you. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Kyle.
All right,
Nice
Kyle, that
work.
was great.
Really nice work.
Romance.
Yeah.
Romance.
Got to come back.
Much
Yeah,
love,
that's
much
for
love,
sure.
much love.
Just with your first line, the second you did that first line, the first thing in my head was this question: who taught them to think that? But then you spent so much of the poem really taking that whole question to task. It was really wonderful. Yes, so many wonderful lines in there. I just sticking in my head. So it was really wonderful to hear you do that. What took you so long to get here? I mean,
I
you
don't know.
feel thunder rumbling in your lungs. This is the place to let that storm out.
Oh,
Ooh, I
no
like
doubt.
that.
No doubt. Listen, man, we have a few traditions around these parts. Since it's your first time, right? Shout out our executive director, La Bruja Caridad de la Luz. We're going to pop the cherry, baby. Pop the cherry, baby. You are definitely one of us. Welcome to the greatest community in the world. Make sure you put your information back in the chat. Let me be the first to tell you you have officially fucked up, my guy, because you need to be here every week with something like that, man. First of all, shout out to educators in the building. Shout out to people who know what love is and how they feel about real love. That was clean. That was just money in the bank. That sounded like a CD being cashed at the teller. Like as you tell her, I want crisp dollar bills, crispy ones. Yo, like there's like the Jedi Master said, there's so many dope lines in here, as if joy only jingles from a wedding band. Drink the fairy tales down like Kool-Aid. The compass of joy only points toward a partner. The love that absorbs the backlash of your pain. who planted that lie deep enough it grew into gospel, right? I feel freedom rumbling in my ribs. I'm not a puzzle missing a piece. I'm a bird who builds his own wings. I paint in colors. Love speaks in more than one language. Um, uh, a day painted wild with color. Like, bro, you got work. You got work that the world needs to hear. We are here for it. And you need to find yourself here every week, letting the world know what you know in your voice. Welcome, welcome to the greatest community in the world. Don't be a stranger. Folks, make sure you jump in. Make sure you plug in with Brooklyn We the Best to make sure that he knows that, yo, Wednesday night is the night to sign up so we can get more of that work. Appreciate you, Kyle. Welcome, man. All right. Coming up next, this incredible artist, yo, like I love her voice. She comes through and she speaks so fervently. She speaks in a voice that I think so many people need to hear, especially little girls, especially people who think that little girls don't have a voice, who think that women don't have a voice. If you don't know that, let me introduce to you the woman who will remind you that their voices roar. The one and only Sam Harty in the building. Come on, Sam. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
It's great to see y'all too. God, you built me up so high that now I have to tell you that I have 3 new poems I've never tried out. I don't know if they're any good. So after I do them, if y'all want to write me privately and tell me they suck, go ahead, because it's something I need to know. But anyway, here they go. The first one is called After the Group Meeting. Outside, December has already decided what it would take from us, our breath, our warmth, the illusion that silence keeps us safe. The room emptied, yet something stayed, years of quiet, loosened, spoken but not gone, just no longer clenched. Still, a candle burned low in the window, doing its small, faithful work, flickering as if it knew how carefully truth must move through air. We left carrying no names, no stories we could retell, only the weight of listening, the nods, the language we taught ourselves before we had words. Cold followed us into the street. Wind pressed against our chest, like a question we could finally answer. Behind us, wax would harden. Ahead of us, a year turned, and left behind a silence that could, would, and should no longer be held. The next one, I don't know what I was doing when I wrote this. It's called 2025 Was Shit, SHYT. The frogs protesting had it right. They understood our ordeal, our mission, our plight. A country run by haters, morally corrupt, smug. We saw them coming early, wearing power like a drug. Genocide was happening across the sea. People were being bombed and murdered, folks a lot like you and me. Healthcare was rising in the States, double, sometimes triple the rates. ICE on every corner, stealing hope away. Even U.S. citizens lost in legal shades of gray. Monuments were torn down to build a place for the rich to dance as Congress turned a blind eye and cheered on Trump and Vance. Nothing seemed sacred anymore, like adding Trump's name to the Kennedy Center door. They tried to take the marriage rights of the LGBTQ, but failed because the gays stood strong and knew just what to do. So yeah, 2025 was shit. The rich preyed on the meek, but the haters haven't beaten us, and Donald Trump is still weak. I know, it's really bad. I like this one though. It's called The Sound Leaving Makes. Laughter fading, door shutting. The turn of a heel as they walk away. The door shuts in one direction only. You know instinctively when it's done. What's left? Space, silence, certainty, residue. This is what silence earns. A dim green dot on Instagram. social media, an empty echo of what once was. No clarifying, no justifying, just done. Thank you.
Yo, make sure when y'all unmute yourself, make sure you give it up for Sam for all that new shit, for real. Unmute yourself, give it up for Sam. Harty.
Yeah.
That really showed, those three poems really showed off some of your range. That was great to hear. You know, the first poem, I think, where people are familiar with your work were kind of used to that place you occupied with that poem. The second poem was so brilliant because that's a poem you could tell somebody 25 years from now, to just really recount how malicious this year was. And the last poem, you were getting a little contemplative and meditative there. And people forgive me, I always think at base poetry is a meditative thing for a listener, especially because you're sort of there with your own sensibilities, pondering what this person is saying to you. But I don't think I've heard you get that meditative before, so it was nice to hear that that's in your, the range of your repertoire.
For sure.
Thanks, Paul.
For sure. Like, I think the evolution of our community is, how they say, the tide raises all ships, right? And I think as a collective, we have only gotten better, right? And the inspiration flows very clearly through all of us. And we are all now learning from each other, and we are all being inspired by each other. And so everyone over the past year, I can hear how everyone's poetry has gotten more spark, has gotten more precise, right? Has built more energy. It's just absolutely amazing. Sam, what you do, really, like, you're like, oh, I'm not really sure. And I love when artists do that. They're like, oh, I just wrote some new shit. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. But when you are plugged into what you really believe in, what you write comes through very clearly, right? You said Congress turned a blind eye, and I don't even know how they're able to do that. And then you said the haters haven't beaten us. Oh my goodness. Like, really, I need all of y'all to hear that. The haters haven't beaten us, right? As much as they'd like to, as much as they think they've beaten us down, they haven't beaten us. Thank you, Sam, for doing what you do. Really. All right. We got 5 more on the guaranteed list, and we've got 3 on the good luck round. Coming up next, this gentleman right here, man, he works hard. He puts in his time on the mic. He is an author. He is a true just performer, man. And when I hear this dude, it just reminds me that people put in the type of work that need to be put in to make sure their voice is felt and heard in every corner of this world, man. For real. Prepare yourself. The one and only Douglas Cala in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you, sir. Please, take it away.
Guys, so Happy New Year, as everyone else has been saying. And this poem is for all the New York City MCs, wordsmiths, and poets. It's called A Modern New York Poets Chronicle. Here it goes. I can name venues that shuddered, places I roved through this vast interconnected metropolis, bound by transit, united in voice, teeming with lived-in history. From the Barikra vestiges of the hollowed halls of the New Yorican before its reconstruction to the bohemian contemplation of Cornelia and sidewalk cafes, we were writers never at play but weaponizing our words to deliver messages most were afraid to utter. You could hear the clarion call of the underground, providing lyrical sustenance, hands gesticulating as observations were made. With writing, you can distill thoughts. Poetry can be pugnacious but beautiful, akin to artists who tag train cars with graffiti contributing to the urban sprawl. We all crafted theses. We all know what it means to run to a reading in the blanketed rain, snow, and hail, our umbrellas collapsing under weather's intensity, wind-burned cheeks never woeful, poets of all creeds, backgrounds, and ages, some older, ambling and unsteady, others arriving with a triumphant hop on the stage. Purpose provides palatable pantheons of canonized calligraphy. Poetry saved me. What has it done for you? For I'm always in a New York state of mind. Even as politicians perpetuate propaganda and transit fares continue to skyrocket, poetry cuts through it all with swift intervention, saving me from mental collapse. Thank you.
You better spit that alliteration shit. Yo, I'm here for that. I'm here for all of that. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Douglas. Kayla.
All right, Douglas. Woo.
Right on, Douglas.
Well, I know you
Yoda
must
in the
have.
building.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Jedi Master. Go ahead, please.
Oh, I was just going to say, I know you must have consciously curbed yourself from going with a list of 50 different venues, which you could have done in a poem like that. But I just wanted to say, as a kind of homage to that time, but also reveling in the present, yeah, what you did had the vitality and declamatory projection that really captured all of that energy. If you lived through that, you would know what I'm referring to.
For sure. As soon as you dropped into that, this is for all of the, you know what I mean? Like in my opinion, the only thing missing was like you start going through the whole borough roll call, right? But how you start mentioning, you start going into like delivery styles, right? And when you do that, right, you just start invoking the spirits of the MCs and the culture, right? You start mentioning the elements of hip hop, right? And when you do that, you invoke the spirit of New York City, right? And you even said, poetry saved me. What has it done for you? Listen, man, you can put that billboard in any city, any state in the United States, man. I'm telling you, poetry has saved me. What has it done for you? That was just absolutely beautiful. You start mentioning venues, you start mentioning the underground, you start mentioning the train. Like all of these things are ingrained in the hip hop culture, and they're also ingrained in the bones of poetry, right? Thank you for that. Thank you for staying dedicated to that level of poetry. For the folks who've never been to New York and who've never taken the train, you either got to go up on the platform or underground to get on the train. And it is really, really a part of everything that hip hop and poetry is really about. Thank you. Thank you for that, Douglas. Really dope, man. Really dope. Continue to spit that serious shit. All right. Coming up next, going back out to the Pacific Northwest. This cat has been rocking with us for some years. He continues to get better, man. I'm telling you, every time I hear him, he just continues to get better. He been spitting some kind of spicy things recently, man. But I always look forward to hearing what he has to say, what he has to share with us. The one and only Principe in the building. Come on, Principe. Let these folks know where they can find you, man. Great to see you. Come on, man. See if Principe is in the building. There he is. Let's go, man. Take it away.
This first poem is called Standing Still. Standing still. Standing still on foundation that is still. Because I found myself in these almost treeless prairies of North Dakota, where quiet meets boredom due to the silent air in this small town. So what do? Maybe read a book to fill the cup in my mind. Maybe sit in solitude, but the devil likes to play. Maybe to Canada to check a box off. Sorry, I have a passport. I want this stillness forever. And I'll read one more. This poem is called Angelic. Still, the city of angels, two angels blinking me like sheets of ice on a long highway. I met them before in the land of the living, where they held me together with their love. Sometimes it held me back from masturbation. At least one did. Still, the city of angels love protect me. Thank you.
Yo, man, there's just so much reality in what you do. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Principe.
Yeah, I always want to ask for more, but I'm grateful for every time you're here and bring that voice. You, like Elemental was saying, you know, you get so much done in such an economical way, and that's just part of a type of genius that's hard skill to hone.
Truly is, man. Like, and then you have such a level of reality in your work. You know, you always do, man. And I can't thank you enough for, you know, being very honest with who you are and your presence of mind and your time and space that you are at the moment. You always share that in your work, man. You said where quiet meets boredom. Right? The devil likes to play. Yeah, man. I don't know if you know what they say about idle hands, but make sure you continue to write poetry so your hands are not idle, right? Always find something for your mind to do, man, especially as creative beings, all right? Appreciate you, man, for doing what you do. All right. We have 6 more artists on the list this evening. I'm going to try to make sure we get through all of them. So, coming up next, where is she? So, I saw something on social media. This artist, I don't know if it was past, present, or future, was getting some sutures taken out of their foot. But this artist right here, man, she comes through with some of the most heartfelt artistry we've heard in a while. She sheds so much of her past and the pain and the hurt with us. We are here for it every single time that she shares with us. She is an author, an incredible poet. Listen, prepare yourself for the one and only Auntie April in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you. Please, take it away.
Hi, Auntie with Y_April on IG. This is a clean slate. And it goes, I actually just wrote this I wrote something in a little clip and it has something to do exactly what the theme was today. So I was like, you know what, that's ironic, but let me elaborate on that. So this is a work in progress, like me. Clean slate. How does one erase the worst kind of violence? The hardest pages of our lives don't simply close through silence. Our wounds live between the lines we fear to write. Expression can only strengthen one's sight. We don't get to seal the painful chapters until they've been read aloud. Only when a person is around, the fallen tree makes a sound. Healing happens when we let the story breathe unbound, breaking glued spines, unstitching truths we swore were never found. Ink bleeds through the margins. Every edit leaves a mark. Redactions can't erase the parts we blacked out in the dark. When we speak the words, turn the pages, honor what was written. Footnotes scream the quiet truths we tried to keep omitted. Unearthing all that has been hidden. Critics will call you hate-driven. Meanwhile, those that deny their demons rain down the most hell for no reason. New Year's is the best time to let them know. Sticks and stones may break bones, but my words will make you weep what you sow. And then this one is called Memorialize. On the corner bodega of Miller and Riverdale, a small mural stands in loving memory of Alvin, R.I.P. at only 18, not yet a man. So the Woody Woodpecker painted on the wall makes complete sense. But when I try to explain the circumstance, it would still be senseless. I didn't witness the crime, but I heard the shots, then ran towards them, not away. Classic conditioning in full effect. Even Pavlov might have something to say. There Alvin lay in the middle of the street, his dignity denied, his just bought mama's fried chicken scattered at his side, jean jacket and jean pants pockets out like broken wings, his bike rolling on its own till the curb made it fling. I remember thinking how it looked like Pee Wee Herman's ride. Forensics and police yellow taped the area the second they arrived. Plastic cups over shells marking every place the bullets dropped, but no one bought a sheet for Alvin where he was stopped. Whispers spread quick about what had transpired. They said a sore loser Enciso was the coward who had fired. Who thinks the dice game ends with a life dismissed? Another lost soul to the worst kind of gun violence. His wasn't the first dead body I'd seen, but the worst one, not framed in the family funeral scene. No kid should die or see death losing innocence so young. And every time I sing along to play Anthem Junior Mafia's song, Big's verse, pockets like rabbit ears, I see Alvin lying there, reminding me how much in life is just so unfucking fair. Boom.
You better talk that Biggie shit. You better talk that dice game shit for real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Auntie April.
Powerful, man.
Yeah, keep that mirror held up to reality like that, because that is just so electric.
Listen, I know y'all kind of heard me make light of that, right? Spit that dice game shit, spit that Biggie shit, but that's real shit, yo. Right? Like if you heard what she said, who think a dice game ends with life dismissed? And if you've ever been around a dice game in the hood or on the street, that jumps don't always end well, man. Thank you, Auntie April. Like I know it's not easy to share those things, right? And to share those members of your family and to share those stories. But that just it speaks to the strength that you have to share that with us, right? Like you said, it's memorialized, right? It's amazing work that you do. In your first poem, Clean Slate, our wounds live between the lines we refuse to write. Critics will call you hate-driven. Ink bleeds through the margins. What? I'm coming back at you, Auntie April, because I want you to come back with this line. I didn't get it all, but I want you to make sure that everyone heard you. You mentioned redactions. Can you spit that line back at us?
Okay, hold on. This is, I'm doing this from my phone. Bear with me.
That's all good. You said redactions can't
erase the parts we blacked out in the dark.
Yo, did y'all get that right? y'all heard that right? This is what I love about artists. This is what I love about poets. Thank you, Auntie April, for real. This is what I love about artists, right? Is because when we go all the way in on our writing, we come up with lines like that. Thank you so very much, Auntie April. You're just amazing. All right, 5 more artists, and we're gonna get out of here. Coming up next. If I could give this cat a standing ovation, I would. He is one of my favorite artists on planet Earth. This gentleman has been rocking with us for the past 5+ years, all the way from Japan. He is arguably one of the most creative geniuses that I have ever been around. He is just a walking experience. This dude is absolutely amazing. It has been too long since I've seen this dude. The one and only PoetaQ in the building. Come on, man.
Thank you.
Let these folks know where they can find you, PoetaQ. It's been too long, sir. It's great to see you. Please take it away.
Thank you, but don't give me a pressure. Don't give me a pressure. Anyway, Happy New Year, Elemen2al and every poets. Before today's my new shit is next page, next age. New page, new age. Before performing, I want to give you a short notice. In this video, a dog appear, but he is not. He is just my neighbor's dog, not the New Yorker's friend's dog. Right? Okay, I hope you understand. Now, let's get started. New age. When the first African rapper show upon comfort. Here in the Far East to Iberian Cell, counted people as cargo. Branding their names onto price tags and into skin. Stop it. Rode the samurai warlord, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. The black ship came to Uraga, black ship toward the summer sea. Did the anti-shogunate men dream of stronger nation or only private gain? They cried, top of the Tokugawa, backed by armed merchants. They burned the Tokugawa crest, the 3 holy hawk leaves. Toward Russia, toward Korea, when Emperor began to bleed across the continent. Just before Christmas, one signature gave birth to the central bank. Credit brings something from nothing, and the hand turned the chapter called World War, the most profitable trade. Even science proved by experiments has a deadline. Rumors said they mix in contaminated matter. True or not, it was. Black in apocalypse. The bomb nation stepped beneath the nuclear umbrella, and screen sports sex became an eternal bestseller. Still the island rebuilt until computers could edit the page itself. Then a plane fell, rumor to have carried the developers. 上を向いて歩こう The Skiff song became a requiem. Soon after the Plaza signature, a strong and slump, the bubble burst. And 30 years without a race, a hijack plane slammed into the Twin Towers. Oh no! With the event still lost there, no time to doubt. Alas, much to war as if it proved justice. It was even printed into textbooks under the sweet name liberalization. The nation is sold away. An LGBT passed, something the old code of the samurai never taught. A first woman prime minister rose and declared over 1 million foreign workers turning for AI and the nuclear testing. The bourgeoisie rejoiced, the proletariat embraced. And as for me, I turned the Bible page trying to love my neighbor's barking dog. Just 100 years after the dancing girl of Izu. 2026. I turn the Bible's pages so I can kiss my neighbor's fucking dog. Fucking dog. Fucking dog. So I can kiss my neighbor's fucking dog. New page, new age. New page, new age. New page, new age. New page, new age. Happy New Year, thank you. Thank you.
I told y'all this dude's a fucking genius, man. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Poet Talk.
It's wonderful.
That was so
Look at
good.
that.
Wonderful, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Pretty, very good. Thank you very
I
much.
exhausted. I exhausted.
We can see
So
why.
where do I tune in next week to catch the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, capitalism. You say capitalism. Yeah, something is the matter of capitalism.
Absolutely. And we need
Most
to hear you
definitely.
tell them about how bad it is. Wow.
Well,
Listen.
welcome home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We missed
Welcome
you.
home. Welcome back. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah.
You're a genius, Poet Talk.
Don't give me a pressure. Yeah, please. I hope you enjoy. I hope you check out my YouTube channel.
Subscribe to Poet Talk's YouTube channel. Make sure you plug in. What a way to start 2026 with a Poet Talk verse, right? With a Poet Talk video, like, oh my goodness, man. Like my neighbor's fucking dog. Like, I love your videos. I love how you put your work together, Poet Talk. Please don't be a stranger, sir. You are a genius on planet Earth when it comes to poetry, sir. You have some of the best production quality of any poet that I've ever been around. Since we moved into this online space, man, you're one of the dopest cats in the world. Don't be a stranger. For real. The quality, just like, this dude's just bad. He's just bad. Thank you, Poet Talk. It's great to see you, sir. Really. Appreciate you, man. All right. We have 4 more artists. LadyK, I'm coming at you. So check it out. This next artist, she's a first timer. She's a first timer, right? But I'm not gonna treat her like all the rest of the first timers, because this artist is a Leviathan. She is a giant in a land of giants, right? I asked this artist to come through and judge with me in the virtual Final Friday. Thank you so very much for that, by the way. Also, I had the chance, and I had to go back and watch, but I was like, why is this so familiar? I had to go back and watch. But this artist was also on the final stage at the 2025 Southern Fried Poetry Slam competition, doing an amazing piece of work. And she has come to hang out with us this evening and share a piece of artistry. And if I know anything about this woman, either she is sharing something she has written, or she probably wrote some new shit this evening for y'all. Let me tell you, this artist is all kinds of incredible, for real. She is ranked in the top 10 of the world in individual women's poetry slam. She's one of the dopest. The one and only LadyK in the building. Come on. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, LadyK. Please take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Y'all can find me on all social media platforms at LadyK Poetry. It's all one word and just the letter K. I am practicing for our Grand Slam that is taking place on the 18th. So this piece is a little, I'm defending my title. So this piece is a little heavy. So here goes. It's called Spirit Broken. They tell us, girl, at least you got somebody. As long as he ain't beating or cheating on you, you don't really have problems. As if love has to come with a bruise before anyone believes it hurts. But love without respect is like glass without thickness, one tap, and it all comes crashing down. But what do you call it when someone takes a hammer to your spirit, cracks your reflection, then sweeps the pieces under the rug? No bruises to point to, just fractures beneath the epidermis. I was 20 when I said I do. Moved across the country for what I thought was love. But I was in love with the facade. The man who once cooked delivered me plates like love offerings, later confessed it was rehearsal, that he was only playing the role because he was on my stage and I was paying for the show. Courtship was a performance. I was financier, fool, audience to a play that never had a happy ending. 11 years inside a funhouse mirror that told me I was crazy. Convincing myself that if he still wanted my body, we must be okay. But intimacy without honor is just another fracture. And I was bleeding spirit all over the floor. And if I'm being honest, it wasn't just hope or shame that kept me there. It was sex, good sex. But even the best sex can't save a broken spirit. I knew I was done the day my body stopped answering his touch. Of course, he assumed you must be cheating, but my body isn't a separate shard. The fractures ran through every pain he broke. My questions became blasphemy, so I stayed small until being small almost killed me. And still, I stayed because those tired proverbs echoed, if he isn't cheating, if he isn't beating, you don't really have problems. It took me 11 years to learn what I should have known in 2. Just because the damage is so deep doesn't mean it isn't fatal. So tell me, how many surface cuts was I supposed to survive before he cut me down to the white meat? How long can you trail blood before you bleed out completely? Why do we teach little girls that only black eyes count, that unless his hands leave fingerprints, the suffocation isn't real, that survival only counts if it comes with the police report? I'm done apologizing for pain that doesn't come with bruises. So I hold my shards up to the sun, watch them refract into color, proof that broken things still bend light sometimes. The bravest thing you can do is drop the glass, let it shatter, walk away barefoot, because healing comes the moment you decide you always deserve to be whole. Poem.
You better spit that shit, Lady K. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Lady K.
Oh, you'll win for sure.
LadyK, yeah. That's how you do it.
Thank
Whew.
y'all. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah, come by here anytime you want to throw something up just to see how it sounds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or any other excuse you can think of.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope, sis.
Thank you so much.
Lady K, have you put that on the clock?
Yes. Is it long?
No,
No,
I'm
I
asking you.
time in at about 2:55. If I slow it, like, that last line, depending on how emotional I get, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
Okay, but you're within the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So check this out, folks. And I say that right because Lady K is a slam poet. She's defending her title. Were you an indie at Soul Fried? Listen. So folks, I was at the 2025 Southern Fried Poetry Competition this past year. Lady K was also there. She was competing as an individual. That's what I mentioned as an indie. She was competing as an individual. And in order to compete as an individual, you have to be such an apex predator. And that's why I mentioned when she's here, she has to be such a monstrously beautiful artist. And Lady K is definitely just that. That poem, Lady K. Listen, and I'm glad that it's within the time because you can allow yourself to have the emotions and feel the feels. You know what I mean? That you can and that you need to really draw in your audience, to really draw in these stinking judges. We know what it is, right? But when you get to them and you really start tugging and plucking on their heartstrings with this poem, it really is one of those, like you said, that could just like it just twists them, right? You said intimacy without honor is just another fracture. Even the best sex can't save a broken spirit. 11 years inside a fun mirror. Courtship was a performance. Like, come on, Lady K. Come on. Like, your writing is all the way there, right? Your emphasis is all the way there. Your timing is all the way on point. Stay dedicated to it. Give it the emphasis that you're going to give it. And it's really just a 30 waiting to happen. And I know how elusive that 30 is. You know what I mean? I know how elusive that 30 is. But you have to admit it. And they ain't got no choice but to give it. Feel me? Work. That's work, Lady K. Appreciate you for coming through. Don't be a stranger. You are always welcome in this building. Welcome to the greatest community in the world. Straight up. All right. So we have 3 artists left this evening. And listen, these 3 artists are absolutely amazing. Winter Rose, Charles Thomas, and Catman Bill. Not necessarily in that order. We're going to end with Charles Thomas. Winter Rose will come first, and Catman Bill will be in between. So, coming up first, Mrs. Good Luck Round herself. Every time she reaches out to me, I'm always like, I always have to brace myself because she is so very intense with her words and her work. But I appreciate the intensity that she builds into her work. It's not just, oh my God, the world is coming to an end. It's, hey, I want to get on. I wrote this new poem. And I'm just like, yo, if I know anything about this artist, there is a level of just heavyweight work that's going to come along with it that I know that people are going to feel and I'm always ready for. And I'm thankful that she continues to come through and share it with us. Shout out the educators in the building. The one and only Elisabeth Horan, aka Winter Rose, is here. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is always great to see you. Please, take it away.
Thank you, Elemental, and thank you for. I mean, I think it's extraordinary, that you'll respond to me and to all of us. We're kind of like your flock, and we appreciate what you think and respect you. You know what I mean? So for you to write me back and be like, "I got you, sister," like it that means something. Um, so I thank you, and I think everyone here feels that way too. Okay, so yes, this is brand new. I'm gonna try not to stumble too much through it. And Happy New Year to all my friends and family. Love you guys. It's called Trying to Become More American. It feels like it's time to get loud and mad and sue someone. Strong, ingrained in me to not seek conflict, wince from insults, agree with terminations of employment, accept, deflect. Wheat trees die from ash-boring beetles, from their roots not whispering quickly enough to one another to defy a foreign invader, to prevent the white nose. Frogs die from fungus, bats die from fungus. There are none of either left where I live. And there used to be so many. Loss, except I might have used to known how to fight back against my syndromes, but my lack of timing, fear of force. I used to spank my mother when I was a teenager, yet no one is afraid of me now. If my hands were cut at wrists for pity, if I leapt over the gorge for a rock halo, braver girl knows how to hurt others. Better to sever the spine than the sitting so upright, not looking my father in the eyes. Forgetting the whispering to the roots, nearby me gather round the ones who love me. I'm sick. I whisper into their ears with mouse breath. Sisters lay down their swords. It will all end soon and be over. Decline, accept, lie, accept. I'm quiet in the riverside brush. I will go to ground so silent. Death accept. I try so hard to make you love me, and then I like to make you watch me implode in slow motion. I want to mimic that horror. Deranged, accept. And it's all been turned inward, berating myself, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., and all the estrogen and progesterone in the world can't hold me back from biting my attacker. Attack, deflect, attack, deflect. And the fear of being buried alive is so real. I have taken first steps and handed over the hammer and the shovel. It's not in my nature to fight back. And so to my despot, Elisabeth Horan, I apologize as you all watch me succumb. Succumb. Accept, accept, accept. Thank you.
No, that's not okay. No. No, it's not. It's not. I promise you it's not. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Elisabeth Horan.
Oh my God, how beautiful. Woo! Yeah, girl.
Let's go, poet.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Spectacular.
Thank you. I did stumble a little, but I got through it,
Never heard it. Never heard it.
So the beautiful part about stumbling, and I'm sure LadyK could tell you this, and all the poets in here, the only person who knows you stumbled is you, right? Because to us, it was like, oh my gosh, she was buried alive, right? That just sounded like another shovel worth of you trying to unbury yourself, right? I will go to ground so silent. The fear of being buried alive is so real. Like, one of the first things that came to mind was Kill Bill, right? And she's like trying to, you know what I mean, calm herself and just like, okay, right? And that's kind of what that poem sounded to me. It's how it sounded to me. It's just like, you have this incredible warrior and they have a fear of this. But do you know how much I refuse to be buried alive? Like, I don't care what you thought, but my refusal for being buried alive is stronger than your desire to bury me alive. That's what I got from this poem, right? And I love your fearlessness when you approach writing poems like this. Oh, listen, if it doesn't hurt, if it's not heavy, if it's not painful, it's not real. It's not worth carrying. All of these feelings that you're feeling, all of this emotion that you're allowing us to share with you, This is what it's really about. This is what poetry is about. You see all these people on this screen right now. Please open your eyes and see all of these people who are on this screen sharing this energy with you, carrying it with you, right? No one is running away from it. All these people are here for you. All these people. These are all your colleagues. This is all your community. And if you need any of these people, any of them, you can reach out to all of them. And they will all help you to make it through these difficult days and times. This is why this is the greatest community in the world, for days like this. When you feel like you can't do it on your own, when you feel like you're not strong enough to carry the burden, you're here. And listen, you don't even have to you don't have to listen to me say it, right? I'm only one person. Thank you for doing what you do. But guess what? I'm gonna let Catman Bill sing you a song. Catman Bill, thank you, sir, for being a part of what this platform has been over the past 5 years. You are such a pillar of this community. You are such a creative genius. I love to see you with your instrument. I love the work that you do. You see how tonight has been. You can see how your colleague is struggling and feeling. And I know you're just a creative genius, sir. Please continue. Yes, yes, you are. I know. He likes to say, no, like, I know he's a creative genius for real. Let the world know where they can find you, sir. And I'm thankful that you have your instrument in your hand this evening. Please play us a song. Great to see you. Please take it away.
Well, thank you, Elemental. So I have to talk fast because I only have 3 minutes anyway. So, I wasn't going to come on. I just wasn't feeling up to it. No, Kitty, don't. No, 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 no. But I was leaning back. I couldn't find this hat of mine for 3 or 4 days. And I suddenly reached under my pillow and there it was. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come on and sing a song. So before I do my song, and it's dedicated to Elisabeth Horan, is that I have notified the Guinness Book of World Records that I intend to be the first person to crap on Trump's grave when he dies. And I'm going to fulfill that. I'm going to fulfill that. So anyway, this song is dedicated to Elisabeth. It's called Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made out of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old hat that they found, for when they put it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children said he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run, we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of the town, right to the traffic cop. For then he paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. I'll be back again someday. Thank you.
You know, I can honestly say I've never heard that rendition, but thank you, Catman Bill, for doing exactly that. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Catman Bill.
I love it. Yeah.
Like a snowman cat.
Oh, nice. Poet talk. Nice.
That was so delightful. You know, you should have been doing this when I was a little kid, so I was never exposed to the other pilf, because this was just a pure delight to hear.
I just have a real quick message to Poetica. A long ago, a roommate of mine married into Japanese culture and has a Japanese family, and
Really?
I just wanted to mention that. Thanks.
Okay, really.
Listen, Catman, I love the connection that you have with your instrument. And, you have such a very clean voice. It is very calm, it is very soothing. And I'm glad you found the hat because we thoroughly enjoyed the song. Truly. Um, Winter Rose, you know you're amongst family. And realize that we were always here for you. And I'm thankful that Catman Bill was able to sing you a song. Really, it is the new year, and it is time to, step into new beginnings. Hence the reason, the breakthroughs. Tears are a good sign, right? It means that we are shedding the things that we need to shed to move on. Closing us out this evening. Um, I had the pleasure of introducing this gentleman a few weeks ago. His artwork is at a level that very few of us have seen. He is very dedicated to his own style. And when I say that, what I mean is I love the fact that you don't sound like anyone else, that you don't pretend to be anyone else, that you are comfortable in exactly who you are in your style. In the vein of Eike Waltz, in the vein of Catman Bill, in the vein of Joeski Sea, in the vein of Paul Skiff and Baba Ngoma. Your voice is very clear and recognizable, and I'm looking forward to what you have to share with us this evening. And I've been waiting for you to come back, sir. I have been waiting. So please, folks, make sure you show your love for the one and only Charles Thomas in the building. Please let these folks know where they can find you, sir. It is great to see you again. Please take it
Okay,
away.
thank you, Elemental. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be here again. I think it was Thanksgiving evening, I think, when I was here, my first time. So I haven't been able to make it back, but I was wanting to. So thanks. Um, yeah, I'm at Instagram, Charles Thomas Poet. And yeah, thanks. Um, and I have a poem, it's sort of different from what I read before, and it has the title at the end. I've started putting the title at the end, and I thought that was an innovation. And I found this book by Reverend Theresa Soto, Unitarian Universalist minister, and her poems have the title at the end. And this was published in 2019, so I did not make an innovation. So, but I like that. I like that. Okay, and love to everyone here in the community, and everyone suffering, and love to all. And God crawled along the edge of a leaf until there wasn't, and took flight. The God of silos and death dare not enter the fields where monarchs mark and rule, where straw strewn after blades assert their cutting of sunrise and sunset lie wounded. Converse the shopkeepers and daytime visitors, while around the corners of bricks lay those waiting. Syntaxed away was the language they used. Their chins moved without a sound.
and there was no sound to hear from where I sat on earth above the clouds as Saturn sang to their neighbor. The flesh of a peach swept the floor, and God lay dying as God was born after love. Okay, thank you.
Wait. Before I mute everybody, hold on. Please go back and read that last line. Please. You said, and God lay dying. Please reread that. Coming back at you, sir. Before I mute everybody, please reread that
Okay.
last line.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay. And God lay dying as God was born after love.
I was just making sure I heard it correctly. Just so give it up for Charles Thomas.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love, 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 love.
I
I
really
really
that I stopped crying. I mean, I was like, okay. I mean, I just really appreciate like the depth and the I don't know, everything you did. I would need to see it again on paper, but like I really love good craft and I really love the like intelligence and the messing with God and all this. It's just totally what I like. So thank you. I'm glad to meet you.
Yeah, I really liked the kind of uh, sort of abstract narrative,
Mhm.
the way you juxtapose these images and thoughts. It's uh, really graphic and stark way to
Mhm.
kind of work a linear narrative. But, most of all, I was really struck by your delivery, your styling.
Ah.
It is just uh, really commanding in a way that isn't too insistent. And that's a real difficult balance to strike. It seems to just come naturally to you.
Yeah, like it was very quiet, but you know, yeah. I appreciate that too, Paul.
Yeah, you come across like a London bloke. Like for real. Like very calm, um, very serious. But the beautiful part about what you do is you find a way to like make sure your words are very heavy, but still have a level of softness within them. And that's not easy to do, right? As poets, we always want to step very softly, right? For real. We always try to step very softly, but we want our words to land very heavy, right? But when you go the opposite way, when you're trying to make your words heavy, but you want them to land softly, it's not always easy, right? Um, but when you say certain things like the god of silos and death, their chins moved without a sound, right? This is to me is what speaks of the opposite, right? Is when you're hitting them very heavy with this concrete language, but it's hitting very softly, right? And it takes a certain type of individual to do that. It takes a certain type of mastery of not only language, but of your own style of poetry to be able to do certain things like that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Like you're amazing. Um, listen, we have reached the end of the evening. Happy New Year, everyone. Um, I I am in a space to where I have to thank you. Tonight is episode 160 of me hosting this venue. And I can't thank you enough for being here, for spending this time with us this evening, for week after week, for year after year, being here, spitting your poetry, sharing your energy, sharing your genius. This is a very heartfelt thank you to all of you, to everyone around the world. Thank you. I feel like I have the best job in the world because of you, right? Because I get to see PoetaQ, because I get to see Catman and Charles and Joeski Sea, Eike Waltz, welcome, Kyle, LadyK, Principe, right? Our resident descendant of the Starship Enterprise and Garland Thompson and Yoda, right? Night Sky in the building and Mason. Like, y'all have made me feel that this place is more than just a venue. This is more than just a Thursday night, folks. This is more than just a community. This is the greatest community. Because of you, because of your artistry, because of your poetry. Thank you so much for what you do, for staying dedicated to what you do, for Auntie April in the building. Right? You are geniuses. I don't care what anyone else tells you. You're geniuses. Thank you so much. It has been an amazing night. Welcome to 2026. And I look forward to every single week going forward up till the end of 2026 into 2027, if the Most High is willing. Thank you all. I love you all. I'm sending blessings and prayers to you all. And we're going to end the night like this. Until we meet again, may this energy we conjured this evening supercharge the rest of your week and year. Take this power. Inspire others. Energize creativity as we all hope to do through the spirit of Miguel Agarin. Your voice is appreciated, necessary, always valuable in this space. Thank you for sharing it with us. Never forget, cowards get buried here. And we reclaim our strength through our fearlessness. On behalf of the greatest community in the world, it has truly been a pleasure spending Thursday night with y'all. Happy New Year. Until next week, peace and blessings.